Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel. And in today's video, it's time for my December vlog, the last one of 2020. So before I get into any more details and get into what's going to be in this vlog, time for the intro. I just wanted to hop on here quickly and just talk about something that I originally forgot to talk about, which is what's going to be happening for the end of December with my videos. I have decided that I'm going to continue to upload video content as scheduled, but I'm not going to be actively engaging with social media as much over the couple of weeks from about the week of Christmas Eve until the first full week of January. This applies to all of my social media because this is the time of year that I actually take a break from social media. I think it's really important for those of us to do. The only thing I'll be doing is likely posting occasionally on my personal page for those of you who follow me on there, and on Facebook. I may also be a little bit active on Twitter. I haven't decided yet, but this is going to be pretty much a break for me. This means that on Instagram, you guys are used to seeing my videos pop up in the stories. This won't be happening. So the videos will get scheduled and they'll come onto the feed, but I won't be actually sharing them to the stories to say this video is now available, check it out. And this also applies to fleets on Twitter, so I will be scheduling the tweets on Twitter as well because I'm able to do that. This also means that for the rest of December, I will be inactive on TikTok because this is going to take pretty much my entire week next week to get ready and to finish and be good to go for these videos to be released. In this vlog, I'm going to be sharing a few different things. A main part of this video is actually from, I believe, this past weekend, where I was having one of the worst migraines I think I've ever had. I don't remember a migraine being that bad, and I honestly don't remember a headache being this bad. What I did was I tried absolutely everything I could think of. I took my over-the-counter medication. I used my helmet. I was in the dark trying to be as comfortable as possible. And thankfully, the headache ended up getting better later in the afternoon on Saturday. And I was able to kind of be a little bit more comfortable. I was even able to be on social media even for a little bit that day. But most of that day, I ended up taking a screen-free day just because I couldn't even hardly keep my eyes open. There's not a lot of footage just in general. I think the only way that I'm gonna be able to get that kind of footage is to honestly do these vlogs more often. I am considering doing more vlogs in 2021, and maybe we'll get to a point where if you guys want to see kind of more of my everyday life, let me know in the comments down below or wherever you're watching this if you want to see more of what everyday life is like with somebody like IIH and migraines. Although we're getting close to me saying just migraines. I know that my updates and vlogs often do the best, but I like showing that because the vlogs actually show what living with this condition is actually like to a certain point. There's limitations, of course, because I don't have the camera on 24/7 and I'm often not feeling well enough to film on a bad day or at certain times when I have the most on my mind. But I can always write it down on my phone or write it down in a book that I have and then come back and talk about it later. And then I want to get into some of my feelings over the past couple of days because it's been rough. And last night I was really getting emotional. So I want to get into that a little bit more too. So let's just get right into it. Hey, good morning, everyone. So I have been really struggling with getting workouts in. And the reason I think I might be having troubles with my mental and emotional health is because I'm not doing this part of keeping and staying healthy as much as I need to be. And one of the reasons for that is because I'm not really feeling that well. Right now, I'm okay. So I think moving forward, what I'm going to do with this is if I wake up and don't have a really sore neck and don't have a headache, I'm going to try and make sure I get a workout in. Now, I've pushed through a lot worse than what I'm feeling right now in order to lose weight than I did for getting to where I am with IIH, and there's no doubt about it that the weight loss has been probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am today. And so that means that moving forward, I have to make sure that I continue making sure that I get in my workouts. It's really difficult to do this when you're struggling and not feeling very good. But like I said, I think part of the reason why I'm not actually feeling good is because I'm not getting in my workouts. I know I talked about that in my earlier videos that I push through this occasionally because the short-term pain compounds into feeling a lot better overall after a decent amount of time. Now, I deal with migraines a significant amount of days out of the month. It's better than it used to be because I'm on a medication prevention being tried out by my neurologist right now, and it has reduced my migraine days, but it's not perfect. And when you're having a significant amount of migraine days per month, that makes it really difficult. Hey everyone, so today is Saturday, December 5th. I actually wanted to film earlier, but the reason why I'm coming on today is because I had one of the worst days that I've had in probably, oh boy, it's been months since it's been this bad. I would say it's comparable to how it was when it was kind of stormy at the end of October here, but it's been pretty bad. I don't remember a migraine being quite that bad. It actually got to the point where I'm like, I really hope I don't have to go to the hospital for this. So this morning I got up, did my I woke up, did my meditation, thought I was just kind of experiencing a bit of a migraine hangover because I actually got a really severe migraine late last night. I had all the symptoms that I get when I have a very severe migraine. This doesn't happen very often, but it was pretty severe. I would say this one was 8 to 9 because, like I said, I was almost asking to go to the hospital. This morning, after I finished my meditation, I had to get my Instagram video uploaded, which doesn't take very long. They're not very large files at all. So I went and did that. That took me probably about a half an hour to get it done and ready to upload and to upload it. And then I actually came back to bed for, I think, about almost 2 hours. After I finished that, I got to the point where I didn't want to lie in bed anymore, so I decided to go upstairs because I was like, maybe I can tolerate a little bit of light. I got upstairs and I had trouble keeping my eyes open. It was really not a fun experience at all. Like I said, I don't remember a migraine being this bad in a very long time, and I don't remember a headache being that bad in a very long time. And I've had worse headaches than that, but that was a pretty bad headache. So I wanted to vlog this because I looked like terrible. But I'm gonna insert a picture that I actually took this morning About the time I was starting to be able to tolerate a little bit more light, this afternoon was much, much better. I think my head started to feel not so painful early this afternoon, and then it's just been the exhaustion and the no energy. I guess I will see you in the next segment. Last night, I was feeling extremely frustrated, and I was feeling quite down, and I have these moments. So what I did was I wasn't in the place to be able to film because it was right at bedtime for me. So I didn't want to turn on the light and have myself wake up and get all angry at myself and not be able to sleep. So instead, I went into my notes app and I wrote exactly how I was feeling out in a few short sentences to get an idea of how I was feeling. So last night I ended up going to bed at about 7:49 p.m. really really early, and part of the problem was I was getting a really really severe headache. And because this issue started out on Saturday, which you would have already seen that video entry, I was just frustrated. I feel like I've been dealing with all of this for so long that my tolerance level and patience is often obviously going to wear thin occasionally. Now, reading this over, this is going to be a completely emotional thing that I'm going to share, but it's how I was feeling in the moment and really captures how I can be so positive on one hand and then it just takes the opposite dive occasionally. So I do want to share this. So I have this written down and I will be reading this off of my book. Last night, right before bed, this is how I was feeling. I'm just so done with these migraines. I've had enough of constantly being in pain. I'm so frustrated that when things seem to be getting better, that they suddenly get worse all of a sudden. And a lot of that was frustration because I've been dealing with kind of migraines coming and going really frequently since Saturday. Yesterday was Monday. So, 3 or 4 days of intense head pain, your patience wears thin a little bit. And so that was completely from the heart and completely just an emotional thing. And, you know, I have these moments where I just get so frustrated by things that, you know, you break down and cry, you know, you're not thinking rationally. But I think it's really, really important to share these moments so that people don't feel like they're alone when they have these moments. It's not possible to be positive all the time. It's not possible to be thinking rationally constantly, especially when you're in a lot of pain. So I just hope that this little bit helps those who are maybe going through a rough time with migraines right now and say, you're not alone. I'm here for you. Please feel free to DM me on social media, to reach out on social media, or even in the comments down below, and we can have a conversation because we're going through this whole thing together, and sometimes we just need to connect with those of us who really understand what's going on. As I say, you can have the best support system around you, but unless you're able to really connect with people who know exactly what you're going through, you're probably going to feel a little bit of isolation, especially when it comes to things like IIH, because it is a rare disease. Again, that's how I was feeling last night. Today, I'm feeling completely different. I'm actually fairly happy. I've had a really, really good day. I got in a workout. I don't know, but whenever I get in a workout, I always seem to be feeling a little bit more upbeat, a little bit in a better headspace. So, this is another reason why I need to start making sure that I prioritize these workouts. Again, it's so important for my emotional and mental health as much as it is my physical health, and making sure I don't fall into the trap of gaining weight again. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave one down below. If you've made it this far in the video, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell, turn your notifications to all so you never miss another video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and share. If you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, be sure to like and follow. And as for now, that's it for today. Bye everyone.